Ladies and gentlemen, the special guest of honor. You may please be seated. The special guest of honor, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General Emmanuel Akumaya Paka Udiandei, Grand Service Star, Field Command Medal, Past Staff Course, Past Logistics Staff Course, Fellow National Defense College, Fellow National Defense University, United States of America, Fellow Chartered Arbitrators Institute, Masters of Science, Ibadan, Masters of Strategic Studies, United States of America, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogoy, the Commandant, Defense Intelligence College, Rear Admiral P.E. Effah, the Director, Policy Naval Headquarters, Rear Admiral E.A. Zipele, representatives of DGDSS, ADG H.R. Sambo, Rep of Controller General, Nigerian Correctional Services, Controller of Corrections, Richard Yashin, the MD Hex Forensics, Dr. Emmanuel Ishili, the Director of Studies, the Director Center for Strategic Studies, Principal Staff Officers, Chief Instructors. Principal instructors are their invited guests, other members of faculty, students of Security Investigation and Interrogation course 13 of 25. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the auditorium, the graduation ceremony of the Security Investigation and Interrogation course. I am Senior Defense Intelligence Officer Osaki Sendibo Briggs, the College Public Relations Officer. Before I invite the Commandant, may I humbly request that we turn our attention to the screen for the auditorium safety brief. Thank
you. Welcome. This is a safety brief for the auditorium of the Defense Intelligence College. The auditorium has 4 entry and exit points. The entry and exit points are on the right and left wings of the hall. In case of an emergency, please remain calm and exit the hall in an orderly manner using the exit point closest to you. Upon safe exit, please gather at the nearest designated muster point and await further instructions. Thank you and have a wonderful experience.
Thank you very much. With a round of applause, please may we invite the Commandant to give his graduation speech. Please a round of applause for him as he comes.
the special guest of honor, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General Effah Odiandeye, Grand Service Star, Field Command Medal, Past Staff Course, Fellow National Defense College, Fellow National Defense University, Master of Science, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogoy, the Director of Policy, Naval Headquarters, Rear Admiral P.E, representative of the Comptroller General of Nigerian Correctional Service, the Director of Studies, Director, Center for Strategic Studies, and of course, the MD, Hex Forensic. I will not fail to mention the Director, Department of State Services, Principal Staff Officers, Principal Instructors, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, members of the press, good morning. It is my privilege and honor to, on behalf of the staff and students of the Defense Intelligence College, welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of the Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 13 of 2025, which commenced on the 27th of January 2025. This occasion marks yet another milestone in our collective efforts to enhance Nigeria's national security through specialized intelligence training. We are indeed thankful to the Almighty God for giving us the opportunity to run the course successfully and to witness the graduation ceremony. I am highly delighted to welcome the special guest of honor, Major General Effah Odiandeye, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogoy, whose presence today has elated this graduation ceremony. Sir, we appreciate you for finding time to honor our invitation despite your very tight schedule. Security investigation and interrogation are critical components of intelligence gathering and law enforcement. The ability to collect, analyze, and interpret information through systematic and ethical interrogation techniques is a cornerstone of effective security operation. In the face of evolving threats such as insurgency, terrorism, organized crimes, and other related offenses, the importance of security investigation and interrogation cannot be overemphasized. Through this training, participants have acquired vital skills in investigative methodologies, behavioral analysis, and interrogation techniques that will significantly enhance their operational effectiveness. More importantly, the course emphasized adherence to professionalism, legal frameworks, and ethical considerations, ensuring that intelligence operations align with both national and international best practices. At this point, I must sincerely appreciate the instructors who have played an indispensable role in the success of this course. Their expertise, dedication, and mentorship have provided the participants with not just theoretical knowledge, but also practical insights essential for real case applications. Many of these instructors, some of whom are retired senior intelligence officers, brought with them years of field experience, making the training invaluable. Accordingly, I express my deepest gratitude to all instructors for your unwavering commitment to building the next generation of security professionals. I will not fail to acknowledge the contributions of eminent resource fellows, particularly Rear Admiral E.A. who spent a week instructing on forensic and the practical experience given by HEX Forensics to consolidate the theoretical lessons that were taught. Your contributions to national security, though unseen, remains invaluable. To our dear graduates, you are now equipped to contribute significantly to the intelligence capabilities of your respective services and agencies. Your expertise in investigation and interrogation will enhance our ability to unravel crime and improve our operational effectiveness. Considering that the composition of this course is made up of participants drawn from multiple security agencies, including the Defense Intelligence Agency, Nigerian Army, Nigerian Police, Department of State Services, Nigerian Correctional Services, and the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, reflects the collaborative approach necessary for modern security challenges. This diversity has enriched the learning experience, fostering interagency cooperation and shared intelligence perspectives. I therefore encourage each of you to maintain the network and relationships built during the course. Note that security threats are transnational and multifaceted, requiring continuous collaborations among agencies. By working together, you can contribute more effectively to national security efforts. As you leave the walls of these institutions, you will be faced with the reality of applying your newly acquired skills in complex environments. I urge you to remain committed to excellence, professionalism, and ethical conduct. Intelligence work is a noble duty, one that demands not just technical expertise, but also integrity and resilience. Know that your role in intelligence collection, investigation, and interrogation will be pivotal in countering threats and ensuring that justice prevails. Finally, I congratulate you all on this achievement and have no doubt that you will uphold the highest standards in your respective organization and make a lasting impact in safeguarding our nation. Once again, I extend my gratitude to the instructors, facilitators, supporting staff who have ensured the success of this course. To the graduating participants, well done for reaching this significant point in your career. We look forward to witnessing the impact you all will make in the field. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Here's another round of applause for the commandants. The next item on the program is the course documentary. May we kindly turn our attention to the screen for the documentary.
In a world where security threats are evolving, the need for expert investigation and effective interrogation has never been more critical. From preventing corporate espionage to securing national borders, the roles of security professionals has expanded far beyond simple observation. This has highlighted the need for advanced training on investigation and interrogation to equip security personnel with the requisite skill set to tackle such threats. In line with this, the Defense Intelligence College, which is the training arm of the Defense Intelligence Agency, undertakes a wide range of security and intelligence courses in tandem with contemporary security exigencies to develop requisite manpower for the DIA, Armed Forces of Nigeria, as well as other paramilitary organizations. These include several generic, specialized and language courses, one of which is the Security Investigation and Interrogation course, SIIC. The Security Investigation and Interrogation course is an 8-week course designed to equip participants with essential skills in security, investigation, and interrogation. The course focused on forensic investigation, data extraction, and investigative techniques aimed at enhancing the participants' practical understanding of modern security and investigative practices. The course, which commenced on the 27th of January 2025, composed of 20 students drawn from the Defense Intelligence Agency, Nigerian Army, Department of State Security, Nigerian Police Force, Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and Nigeria Correctional Service. The course was designed to teach the skills required not only to conduct thorough investigation, but also to approach investigation with precision and confidence. Some of the lectures covered include contemporary threats to national security, legal and ethical framework, memory training, introduction to investigation, psychology in investigation, process of investigation, investigation of informant, investigation of witness, and report writing, to further enlighten the participants on the fundamentals of forensic investigation. Key topics like digital forensics, collection and preservation of evidence, and forensic analysis of computers and smartphones were taught. Other topics are crime scene investigation techniques, preliminary investigation on suspected case of fraud, investigation of cybercrime, injury and death in investigation, methods and evidence of suicide, as well as investigation of fire incidents. Case studies on successful and unsuccessful investigation and interrogation were presented by resource persons, providing real-world perspective that enhanced the learning experience. Additionally, some specialized topics such as fingerprint analysis and the use of medical science and psychiatry in investigation were also taught. The course also incorporated practical activities like exercise post-blast investigation, exercise bone cracker, and exercise BAWA to consolidate participants' understanding on already discussed topics. Furthermore, the course embarked on a study tour exercise to HEX Forensic Lab Abuja, where participants were exposed to real-time forensic software and data retrieval techniques from devices collected from suspects during investigation, among others. The special guest of honor, sir, the graduates have been rigorously grilled and prepared to make a maximum impact in their various services. Congratulations to the participants and thank you for all your attention. God bless you all.
We made it!
Please, a round of applause. The next item on the program is the course overview. May I humbly invite our Director of Studies, Mr. Jonathan Yam, FSI, to give the course overview. Please, a round of applause for him.
The special guest of honor,
the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General Emmanuel Akumaya Parker Nduande, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogohi. Sir, please permit me to stand on the already well-established protocol. I am Jonathan Ariming Nyam, a fellow of the Security Institute and the acting director of studies of this prestigious college. I am delighted to present an overview of the Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 13 of 2025, whose graduation we are gathered here to celebrate. The Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 13 of 2025 program commenced on the 27th of January 2025 with a total of 20 participants. These individuals were drawn from various security agencies, including 15 from the Defense Intelligence Agency, 2 from the Nigerian Police Force, 1 each from the Department of State Services, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, and the Nigerian Correctional Service. The diversity of this group enriched the learning experience, fostering a robust exchange of knowledge and perspectives. This course was carefully designed to enhance the operational effectiveness of the participants by deepening their understanding of investigative techniques and legal procedures. Throughout the training, they were exposed to critical skills necessary for effective intelligence gathering and law enforcement. Their journey was guided by our esteemed instructors and distinguished resource persons who provided them with valuable insights and practical expertise. Today, I can confidently say that they are better prepared to take on investigative roles whenever the need arises. Special guest of honor, sir, as part of their training, participants underwent rigorous assessments, including written submissions, practical exercises, and oral presentations. Their performance was evaluated based on their conduct, confidence, attitude, and overall comportment. The results of these evaluations reflect their dedication and hard work. Accordingly, 4 participants earned a score of above average, which is C+. 6 received the high average score, while 10 participants obtained the average score. Overall, their performance has been commendable, demonstrating their commitment to professional excellence. Beyond academics, I am pleased to report that all participants have shown remarkable enthusiasm, discipline, and dedication, both inside and outside the classroom. Having found them worthy in both character and learning, I respectfully seek your permission to formally present them for recognition. Participants of Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 13 of 2025, please stand for recognition. Thank you. You may be seated. Special guest of honor, sir. Excellence is never achieved in isolation, and it is only fitting that we acknowledge the tireless efforts of our instructors. Their commitment and unwavering dedication have played a significant role in shaping these participants into better professionals. Instructors, please rise for recognition. Thank you. You may be seated. Now, if I may take a brief detour from the formalities, I must mention that this part of the speech is always my favorite. At this juncture, sir, I would like to sincerely appreciate the special guest of honor for taking time out of his busy schedule to be with us here today. A round of applause for the special guest of honor. I also wish to express my deep gratitude to the Commandant for his visionary leadership and the positive transformation he has brought to the college in less than 1 year of his being here. Special guest of honor, sir, if you will allow me to share a small secret about the Commandant. That is, if you promise not to tell him. Sir, the Commandant adores the special guest of honor, and so do all of us at the college. The reason is not far-fetched. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take a moment to observe closely, you will notice that a quiet yet profound transformation is unfolding within our college. It is a silent revolution, one that is reshaping our environment, our attitudes, and our aspirations. Your leadership, vision, and dedication have not gone unnoticed, and they inspire us daily. Finally, sir, I extend my sincere appreciation to the entire faculty and staff of this college for their relentless dedication and hard work. Their contributions have been instrumental in ensuring the success of this program. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
Please, a resounding applause to our dear Director of Studies. Thank you very much, sir. Now to the moment we've all been waiting for, which is the presentation of certificates. The special guest of honor, sir, the presentation of certificates will be done in 2 batches. For the first batch, may I humbly invite the Director of Policy, Naval Headquarters, Rear Admiral E.A. Zipele, for the presentation of the first batch of certificates. And he's to be assisted by our training officer, Lieutenant Colonel B.A. Abibo. First on the list is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, K.C. Oyedin. Next is SCPO Effah. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, D.N. Anaka. Next is Senior Intelligence Officer 1, J.E. Umar. Next is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer L.N. Azubike. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, E. Ejenavi. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, A.B. Ojo. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, A. Elijah. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, U. Nwobodo. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 1, V.N. Onukwafo. Thank you very much, sir. Please, a round of applause for the Director of Policy. To present the next batch of certificates, may I humbly invite the Director of Hex Forensic, Dr. Emmanuel Ishili, for the presentation of certificates. And he is to be assisted by the Director of Studies. The Please, a round of applause for them as they come. Next on the list is Defense Intelligence Officer 1, A.O. Soyemi. Next is ASP DC Nzota. Next is ASP MI Abubakar. Next is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, A.F. Adebanji. Next is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer A. Salisu. Next is Principal Defense Intelligence Officer M.A. Oluwasegun. Oluwasegun is the course senior of the course, sir. Next is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer I.L. Abdullahi. Next is ASCI A.S. Azi. Next is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer U.F. Mustafa. And the last but not the least is Lieutenant J.B. Indoniji. Please a round of applause for the Director, Hex Forensic. Thank you very much, sir. The next item on the list is the presentation of prizes, and to be done by our special guest of honor. Please a round of applause for the special guest of honor as he comes forward. The special guest of honor, sir, during the course, some of the participants distinguished themselves in the overall assessment of the course, and it is customary in the college that such students are to be presented with prizes. We shall now begin with the third in the order of merit. The winner of the third position in the order of merit is Defense Intelligence Officer 2, U. Wombodo. The winner of the second position in the order of merit is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer I.L. Abdullahi. The winner of the first position in the order of merit and the overall best in the course is Senior Defense Intelligence Officer U.F. Mustafa. So it is customary in the college to appreciate our special guest of honor with a little gift. Please, a round of applause for them as they take their seats. The next item on the program is the Special Guest of Honor address. May I request the Commandant to invite the Special Guest of Honor to make his address. The next item on the program is the Special Guest of Honor address. May I request the Commandant to invite the Special Guest of Honor to make his address. Please, a round of applause as they come.
The Director of Policy, Naval Headquarters, Director, Department of State Services, ably represented here. The same goes for the Controller General of Correctional Service, who is ably represented. The Chief Executive Officer, Hex Forensic, the Director of Studies, sorry, let me not forget the host, the Commandant, Defense Intelligence College, Rear Admiral Effah, the Director of Policy, Naval Headquarters, Rear Admiral Zipele, the Director of Studies, Director Center of Strategic Studies, Principal Staff Officers, Chief Instructors, Principal Instructors, participants. Good morning. I am Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogohi. I'm representing the Chief of Defense Intelligence on this occasion. By doing that, I'm a messenger. And whatever I say from this particular paper is alluded to Major General Emmanuel Paka Udiande, who is the Chief of Defense Intelligence. It is my pleasure to stand before you today as the Special Guest of Honor of this graduation ceremony of the Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 2025. Let me start by congratulating the participants who have successfully completed this rigorous and highly specialized training. Your commitment and dedication over the past 8 weeks is quite commendable. And I'm confident that you are now better informed and equipped to contribute effectively to the national security architecture. The composition of this course, with participants drawn from different security agencies, I mean the integration of the various security agencies on this particular course is highly critical. You know why? Because if you look at the various theaters of operations, we have established different intelligence fusion centers where information are collated for analysis and incidents are being investigated. All the different security agencies are well represented throughout the various theaters of operation, which are peculiar. They have their peculiarities with the different criminalities across the country. So it is very, very important and quite necessary for us. And like I was discussing with the commandant, this is something that we need to sustain. And by saying that, I mean it has to be constant. The training in this particular aspect. If you look at the level of proliferation of criminalities across this country, is quite enormous. And we need to cope up. It is only through this security and interrogation that we'll be able to crack most of the major incidences of violations in this country. Whether you agree with me or not, the sense is mine. Okay? So now, this course is a significant step towards enhancing synergy among our security agencies as we continue to combat contemporary security threats. As the Chief of Defense Intelligence, I have made capacity building a priority for personnel of the DIA. We live in an era of complex security challenges that require intelligence officers to be highly skilled in investigations and interrogations. To counter insurgency, terrorism, organized crime, amongst other security threats that is bedeviling this country. This course is therefore a testament to our continuous effort to develop competencies of our intelligence officers and security personnel. The Defense Intelligence College remains a center of excellence in intelligence training. And I commend the Commandant and his team for their unwavering commitment to the professional development of our security personnel. Through structured training programs such as this, we are strengthening our ability to collect, analyze, and utilize intelligence more effectively for national security operations. In essence, we are building greater capacity to be able to contain the threat, which is very, very commendable. I also wish to extend my sincere appreciation to the instructors and facilitators of this course, who have worked tirelessly to ensure that these participants receive the highest level of training. Their expertise drawn from years of experience in intelligence operations has been instrumental in shaping the skills and mindsets of our graduating students. I urge you graduates to take the lessons learned from here seriously, as they will invariably be in future roles. Security investigation and interrogation are critical components of intelligence operations. Properly conducted interrogations and investigations could lead to acquisition of actionable intelligence, which are crucial in dismantling criminal networks and ensuring national security. As you graduate today, you must remember that the techniques and ethical principles you have learned here must be applied with professionalism and integrity. Intelligence gathering is not just about obtaining information, but ensuring that such information is credible. Credible in the sense that they must have gone through the mills of processing to be able to get what we call intelligence out of it for decision makers. As you return to your respective organizations, I urge you to apply the knowledge and skills you have acquired here with diligence and a sense of duty. The security landscape in Nigeria requires dedicated professionals who can think critically, act decisively, and uphold the highest ethical standard in intelligence operations. In all the military trainings that we normally go through, one of the critical component or aspect of the courses is critical thinking. Critical thinking is if you're that type of participant that think critically, it will help you to be able to think out of the box create awareness, bring something out of nothing to be able to establish evidences that will make headway for an organization imperative to contain the national security that we're talking about. Okay. So you are now part of an elite group of security personnel entrusted with vital responsibility in ensuring the safety and stability of our nation. Finally, I once again congratulate the graduating students on their achievements. I also commend the Defense Intelligence College for successfully delivering this important course. Let us continue to work together in the spirit of cooperation and professionalism to ensure that our intelligence and security apparatus remain strong and effective. On this note, I want to thank you very much, and sincerely too, that I wish you success in all your endeavors. God bless the Armed Forces of Nigeria. God bless the DIA, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause for our dear special guest of honor. It is customary in the college to appreciate our special guest of honor with a little gift. May I humbly invite the commandant to present our little gift to the special guest of honor. Please, a round of applause for them as they come forward. Okay, the first presentation is for the Chief of Defense Intelligence. And the next is for the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence. Also, the commandants will want to appreciate our invited guests with a token. May I humbly invite the representative of the DGDSS to come forward to receive the token from the college. Next is the representative for the Nigeria Correctional Service. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward. Our dear Commandant, sir, the students would like to appreciate you. Yes, sir. They have a gift to present to the college. Yes, sir. May I invite Umar Farouk and Lawrence Azubike to present the gift on behalf of the SIIC 1325 to the college. Thank you very much, sir. The ceremony is gradually coming to an end. Next is the vote of thanks to be given by the Principal Staff Officer Training, Lieutenant Colonel B.E. Abibo. Please, a round of applause for him.
The special guest of honor, sir, the Chief of Defense Intelligence Major General Emmanuel Paka Odiande, ably represented by the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.G. Ogoy, the Commandant Defense Intelligence College. Permit me to stand on the already established protocol. I want to start by saying, I want to leverage on an adage by Yoruba tribe, which says, the first one says, the ungratefulness, an act void of appreciation, are a high grade of robbery. While the second one says, thanksgiving by a child is a sure spring of replenishment. This is the word of the two Yoruba adages. Let me start by saying I'm highly delighted and honored to stand here on behalf of the Commandant to express our gratitude. Today, occasion has been quite interesting. We therefore give all the glory to God Almighty for making it possible for us to witness this graduation ceremony of the Security Investigation and Interrogation Course 13/2025. Most importantly, I extend my profound gratitude to the Chief of Defense Intelligence, Major General P.E. Odiande, Grand Service Staff, for his exceptional leadership and unwavering support, providing crucial funding and logistical resources that have enabled the Defense Intelligence College to thrive and excel in its mission to develop skilled and acknowledgeable intelligent professionals. We are indeed very grateful for the Chief of Defense Intelligence, sir. To the Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence, Air Vice Marshal F.J. Ogoy, who is also the Deputy, who is also the CDI. Sir, you have been the highest figure from the agency we interact with most, and you have never failed the college. Sir, your support to the college, both physical and otherwise, is what translated to the successful graduation of these students today. We say a very big thank you, sir. The guest of honor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, one person who remains the most incontrovertible part of this event. Success is our indefatigable Commandant, Rear Admiral P.E. Effah. He provided most time in full for all materials and requirements, for all the success conduct of all the academic activities. He has indeed made a great impact in his drive to improve the training standard, staff welfare, and the college general overlook. Commandant, sir, we appreciate your exemplary leadership and are indeed very proud of you and your achievements. Thank you, sir, and may you remain inspired. I would also like to recognize the contribution of the Director of Studies, the Director Center for Strategic Studies, the Chief Instructors, our very senior and indefatigable retired but not tired senior officers in the college, the Principal Staff Officer Training, who is me, and my very hard-working SO1 training instructors, our RSM, and all other administrative staff of the college, who are actually the engine that drives our program. You have all worked assiduously to moderate, supervise, teach, and ensure that the students derive maximum benefit from their training. It is clear that you are already reaping your reward here in the college with the great things the Commandant is doing and the more he is planning for you. I cannot end this vote of thanks without appreciating the effort of the organizing committee for today's event. You have worked tirelessly to ensure this graduation is hitch-free. I say well done to all the members of the committee. Our thanks also go to the band for entertaining us throughout this ceremony, and to the family members who are here with us this morning. We appreciate you for being with us today. For the graduates, as you embark on your course break, remember to drive with care and safety. And when you return to your duties,